Hello, this is video 3. We're going to interview some of the kids here. This here is Brandi, the brawler Neace. This is the beast, Brionna Neace. And this is Choke You Daily, Haley. So, well, we're gonna keep all these videos raw, meaning that that we're not gonna do no outtakes or anything like that. We're just gonna let these kids, explain their feelings, how they feel about their class, and what their favorite part is, and maybe talk to some of you other kids about joining the class. I guess the first question, we'll go down the line here. Brandi, what do you think about bullying?
I think that it's wrong and it's bad.
Right. And what would you do if you seen one of your friends getting bullied?
I would try to help them, and if I couldn't help, I'll go get the teacher.
Okay, alright. Now y'all can relax. Brionna, what do you think about bullying?
Brandi, bullying's wrong, and I think that nobody should do it just because of how they look or of what they do.
Well, that's a good answer. And if one of your friends was getting bullied, what would you do?
I would go there, tell them to stop bullying, and it's wrong, and if they don't stop, I go to the teacher.
Okay, that's good. And Haley, what do you think about bullying?
I think that it's horrible. I don't think that anybody should get bullied the way they look. I think it makes them feel bad.
Right, that's a good answer. And what would you do if you was to see one of your friends getting bullied?
I try to really help them out, tell the bully to stop.
Okay, that's a good answer too. To me, that's what being a superhero really is. It's not something that you watch on television. It's got any superpowers. These kids, they train really hard, and they develop skills to where they can protect themselves and they can protect their friends. So it gives them a lot of confidence, and that's what we're going to get into right now. Like when you're at school, like how do you feel? I mean, does the fact that you do martial arts, does it help you with school?
Well, ever since we done that thing, what is it called, Jeff?
A seminar?
Yeah, ever since we done a seminar, everybody said Brandi's our beast, and nobody messes with me.
Okay.
And when anybody tries to mess with me, everybody says don't mess with Brandi.
Oh, that's
She'll
good.
kick your butt.
Oh, yeah. That's a good answer. So actually, just if you're a kid out there and just if another bully knows that you're going to stand up for yourself and being part of a martial art, the number one thing that they should teach all their kids is to stand up for themselves. And if a bully knows that you're going to fight back, 9 times out of 10 that bully is not going to approach you, because bullies, they approach the weak. They approach people that's not going to give them a fight. Now, Brionna, how does the martial arts down there, how does that help you in school?
Well, I think that, I know all this stuff that I'm safe, but like, if a bully tried to bully me, I would, make him stop. Punch him in the face.
well, that's one way to handle it, yeah. But I like the way that you said it. That you feel safe at school. A lot of kids, out there, they can't really say, I feel safe at school, because most of the time they're scared. They're scared of certain people that's in class, and it affects their schoolwork. It affects their social life at school. They're not really able to come out and show the beautiful person that they are, because they're all humped up inside, scared that someone's going to judge them and possibly pick on them for who they are. And we'll go ahead. Haley, how does it help you with school?
I think, like Brionna said, I feel safe knowing that I do MMA, and if anybody tries to pick on me, I can handle myself in a tough situation.
That's good. Excellent. Okay, so So we know that martial arts, you know, that it's going to help, you know, help your kids in school, give them confidence, all that good stuff. I mean, matter of fact, you can't really even put a price on that. For a child to grow up in school and to have a good life. I mean, even me personally, growing up in school, you know, I know my parents, you know, was always like, you know, don't take nothing off of nobody. You know, if they try to hurt you, you know, you do your part, you know, and you stand up for yourself. And that's all great. And that's what most parents tell their kids, and they really should tell their kids. But here's the problem. It would be like me coming and telling you, you know, go build me a house. You know, if you don't have a home, go build one. You know, you can't really just say, take your part and defend yourself if, you know, you don't teach these kids how and the correct way to do it. And what happens is they bottle all this up and it goes one or the other ways. Either one, they'll bottle it up and it'll cause them pain inside later in life. They won't be confident. Two, they just go off one day and they do something really terrible, you know, because of all the stress that they're put under. Okay, well, now off that subject, let's get on the subject of the gym. What is your favorite part about the gym, Brandi?
Mine?
Yeah.
My favorite thing that I like to do in the gym?
Yeah, like what's your favorite thing that we do in the gym?
Mine would probably be do the circuit, and if we work hard, we get to play dodgeball.
Okay, so Brandi likes the circuit, which is a group of exercises that the kids do. And if they do good, the last few minutes, you know, we always play a game. Whether, you know, it's something fun like dodgeball or you know, we'll play tag, volleyball, whatever the case is that day, we'll play something, you know, just so these kids, because we are about having fun more than anything for these kids. We want them to enjoy themselves. So, Brionna, what is your favorite part about class? What do you look forward to?
Well, I look forward to learning how to protect myself in school and stuff like that. And, let's see, I like that part when we do those punches and stuff.
Okay, so you like to, the focus minutes. Let me ask you a question. What's your favorite part? Do you like the focus minutes? You like the kickboxing part better, or do you like the grappling part better?
I like grappling.
Oh yeah, Brionna's a grappler. She loves to grapple. She loves her double leg takedown. That's her thing. So Haley, what is your favorite part about the gym?
I like it when we do like the technique, and then I get to grapple Brandi or someone, and then try that move out. And if it don't work, I'm gonna try another one.
That's good. That's good. See, you know, even though these kids are experiencing, you know, combat situations, you know, to where they're put in a situation that would scare most children to death. You know, they're put in headlocks and arm locks, and they're pinned down to the ground. And you know, I put all my kids in these situations because they're real life situations that happen in school. I took a tally of hands in my class the other day, and I said, how many of you kids here, I said, have ever been bullied? Everybody in the class raised their hand. I was like, okay. So, and then I asked them, I said, how many of you all have been approached and pushed down by somebody? Everybody raised their hands. And I asked them a question of, you know, how many of y'all been put in a headlock at school, you know, by a bully or someone that, you know, was trying to hurt you, you know, and almost everybody raised their hand on that question. So, you know, the bullying goes on. And another popular question that you parents might want to know about is, I asked the kids, you know, did you go home and did you tell your parents that this happened to you? Their answer is no. And the reason why their answer is no is because they don't want to let their parents down. You know, they look at it as a disappointment. You know, to come home and tell their parents, hey, I'm being bullied. So they let all this build up. And that's what I'm talking about. And this martial art, it gives them a release. You know, a chance to come down to be put in situations to where they would normally feel uncomfortable. And then as they grow, they start learning, you know, how to handle these high intensity situations that most adults can't handle. You know, I mean, most adults, if a bigger adult came up and put them in a headlock and slammed them down to the ground, they would have no clue on what to do except for just sit there and scream for help, and you know, and that would be about it. You know, and that's sad. That's sad that you know that the option to defend yourself is out there, and you don't take the time, you know, to go out there and do these things, you know, because the question isn't, you know, is it going to happen? Because it is. And I would almost guarantee that everybody that's watching this video, at least 1 or 2 times, if not more, can think of somebody in their life, even while they're adults, that is constantly, you know, bullying them, is pushing them around because of the way that they look, the way that they talk, the way that they feel, you know, all that is bullying, you know. And at Viper Pit, you know, we're a faith-based gym. You know, we believe in God strong. We always, we have prayer, you know, during our children's class. You know, so we're not the type to teach these kids, you know, to go out there and just start beating up on kids. You know, I always stress the fact of, you know, try to talk to these kids, you know, try to influence them in another manner. However, it's also my belief, and as a parent, you know, I want my children to be able to defend themselves without having to have daddy there all the time. You know, because there's times that when mom and dad can't be there. And there's even times when the teachers, as sad as it may seem, they don't step in and do anything about it. You know, and it's going to be up to these kids to take action and to do something about it. And, you know, and that's one of the big reasons why, you know, we're making this video, you know, with these kids here, and we'll have many more, I'm sure, about, you know, bullying and about how they feel down at the gym. So, now, if you were, say there's a kid watching this that's about your age, and I want you girls to think about this, you know, boy, girl, whichever one it is, and they're thinking, I would love to come to this class, but they're scared. Do you think that there's a reason for them to be scared?
No. There's not a reason at all to be scared to go to Viper Pit MMA.
Right. Okay. So the reason why that they shouldn't be scared is because we're not bullies. We're not there to hurt them, are we?
No.
No, we're there to teach them, to learn them, to help them get in shape, to give them confidence, right? That's what we do every single day. Now, just out of curiosity, I know you guys are just kids, and it could be nothing about martial arts or anything like that. But just so that the other people can relate to you and say, well, you know, if these kids are like, well, you know, I don't want to be a fighter when I grow up, you know, what is it? What do you think about when you grow up? Do you want to be? What do you want to be?
When I grow up, truly, I wanted to be a veterinarian.
Excellent, veterinarian. Okay, that's great, and I totally support her with that. And I, you know, and I want her to pursue her dream. And guess what? Her pursuit of being a veterinarian is going to be the same with martial arts. It's going to be 10 times better. She's going to have that confidence she needs. She's going to go to school, you know, with that confidence. She's going to learn. She's going to accomplish her goals, because that's part of what being a Viper Pit member is. It's not just about fighting. It's not just about the martial arts, but it's about accomplishing goals, whichever goal you may have. Brionna, what do you want to do when you get older?
I got a lot of stuff I want to do when I get older.
That's good. So you got a whole lot of goals. So let's go down the list. What do you got? What kind of goals do you got?
Okay, I want to be a fighter.
She wants to be a fighter.
I want to be a veterinarian.
She wants to be a veterinarian fighter. Okay.
And then, probably a teacher.
So you'd like to be you like to be a teacher, a fighter, and a veterinarian.
That's a hard job, Nona.
Well, no, not actually. I think that she could accomplish that. She could teach people one day about being maybe she'll start out being being a fighter, then she'll be a veterinarian, and she'll beat up people that are mean to animals, and then she'll teach other people how to be a good veterinarian and a good fighter. See, it could work out. It could all work out. Okay, Hattie, what's your dreams?
I want to do hair and I don't know. I want to do hair when I get older.
Great. Cosmetology. I mean, working with hair and stuff like that. That's a fantastic goal, and that's what we're about. We want to encourage these kids, to do the things that they want to do. All three of these kids play different sports other than coming to martial arts, but they always put their martial art first. Because they know, that the kind of confidence it brings. Because they've been with me the longest. These three kids have. They just got done with the tournament. They done very well. I'm super proud of them. They fought very hard, and and like I said, you can see their videos and their pictures on my Facebook and on the Viper Pit site. So add Viper Pit, add Haley, Beverly. You might know her older brothers, Ken and Stone. You can add Haley Beverly on Facebook if you want to follow her. Brandi Neace, you can add her on Facebook if you want to follow her, but you can't add Brionna because she's not old enough to have a Facebook yet. So I'm not, so you can just look off my Facebook or Viper Pit if you want to see her little videos and her pictures of what she's doing. And if you're a kid out there and you're wanting to come down, you come right on down. We'll all take care of you, won't we, girls?
Yep.
All right. Well, we're going to go ahead and end this video, and like all other videos, is there anybody that you'd like to thank, Brandi?
God, my parents, and my family.
You're looking over there to the side like you're being scripted with somebody over here with a board or something.
No,
look at the camera.
really, okay.
Because we're not. This is not
Really?
This is not scripted at
God,
all.
my family, and all my coaches.
Good deal. And Brionna?
My family, my parents, and God, and then all my coaches and my teachers too, because they helped me learn.
Alright.
Yeah.
Is that it? Okay. Haley?
I'd like to thank God,
Mm-hmm.
my parents, my coach, my friends and family to get me through it. So yeah.
Alright, good deal. This has been a fantastic video. Like I said, all my videos are going to be raw. We're not going to stop it and then just say, oh, well, you made a funny face, or oh, you laughed, or oh my gosh, you fell over. See? We're not going to script none of it. We're going to let it all happen just the way that it happens. And there will be many more videos. Thank you all. Say bye, girls.
Bye.